There's not a small business out there that's going to be able to absorb this.
Frustration is growing tonight in Spokane's business community as business owners try to figure out how they will deal with paying for and implementing a mandatory sick leave policy. The council passed that ordinance Monday night after hours of public testimony. Since then, small business owners have been pondering the question, what should I do next? KXLY4's John Hendricks is tracking the story. And John, they have some strong words for Spokane City Council tonight.
Oh, well, Robin, one of the businesses I spoke with earlier today told me that they've already paid the city $1,000 in fees and other things. When you put on paying the employees one of the highest minimum wages in the country, they say it's just getting to be too much. They're concerned tonight, how much will consumers be willing to spend to keep them in business? Inside David's Pizza in Spokane, you'll see owner Mark Starr moving about the pizzeria morning, noon, and night.
So many of my friends say, Mark, hire a manager, hire this, hire that. The bank account's not that deep. It's really, really not.
He's one of hundreds of small business owners in Spokane trying to make a living, but he's concerned over an ordinance requiring him to have a safe and sick leave policy.
Yeah, we want to do this, but is there enough money in the checking account? And if there's not, what do we have to do to get that money in there?
He's not the only one.
It just feels like overnight everything's changed, and now we're wondering what's going to change next.
Yeah. Judy Beebe and Sally Winfrey own Sweet Frostings Bakery downtown.
We've gone through 3 pay increases with minimum wage, so we have not raised our prices, and we don't have the profit to cover that. So now we have to cover this too.
And they're concerned because it wasn't their choice.
The problem that we're struggling with is the fact that we have somebody telling us how we have to operate our business.
They say the newly passed ordinance is going to force some to close and others to raise prices.
Why would anybody take on the risk of a business to get nothing out of it? To consistently have to be giving more and more and more.
How much is the consumer willing to spend? Restaurants operate on a really small profit margin, and all you have to do is look around and see how many have gone out of business recently.
The future is uncertain for business owners who love what they're doing and don't want government forcing them to hand over a slice of the pie. Now, some of the business owners that I spoke with today told me that they are not drawing a paycheck. That's how focused they are in growing and keeping their business going. As for the paid sick and safe leave policy, it now heads to the mayor, where he does have the option to veto it. He hasn't been a strong supporter of this ordinance. If he does veto it, it heads back to city council, where they only need 5 votes to override him. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, KXLY 4 News.